What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about which edition of Modern Warfare 2 you should buy, as pre-orders are about to go up at the time of posting this video. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and make sure you have notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on in Cold War Year 2, Warzone, Modern Warfare 2, and any other future Call of Duty as well. Also, be sure to check out Fubs, a not-so-healthy snack food brand that makes a range of flavorful corn puff snacks made from the simple ingredients of corn, oil, and flavor dust. They come in 5 delicious flavors, including grocery store cheddar, semi-historic sour cream and onion, professional salt and vinegar, instant hot chocolate, and an unambiguous cinnamon toast. You can use code SNACKS15 to save 15% off your order with the link in this video's description or the pinned comment. Now, as you guys have probably noticed, at the main menu of any Call of Duty that you play, you will see a banner promoting the worldwide reveal of Modern Warfare 2, and it was revealed by a gaming scooper that we're apparently going to see a countdown to not only the game's release, but even the beta at the main menu of any COD that you play, and that'll probably pop up after the global reveal trailer on June the 8th, similar to the countdown that we got for the release of Warzone back during 2020, a lifetime ago. And we also have a new look at the beautiful artwork of the upcoming Modern Warfare sequel at Times Square, London, Paris, and even Berlin. These clips are posted by Charlie Intel, and don't forget that influencers were flown out to get a first look at the Modern Warfare 2 artwork over at the LA port, and I saw some funny jokes being sent around regarding what the next piece of viral marketing will be for Modern Warfare 2. Are they going to send kilos of to influencers to promote the cartel theme the campaign's going to end up having? That was pretty funny to me, but let me know how you feel about that down below. Now, also don't forget, there will not be a Warzone 1 reveal event or any live event similar to what we got for Vanguard and Black Ops Cold War. That isn't happening this time around for Modern Warfare 2, considering the fact that MW2 will not be integrated with Warzone at all. It will be integrated with Warzone 2, but we still don't know when that's coming out. The current rumors suggest that it's going to be March 2023, the 3-year anniversary of Warzone 1. I think the focus over the next couple of months, once Modern Warfare 2 comes out, will just be on multiplayer and DMZ, and then by the time March comes around, Warzone will then be hot again in the spotlight. But it was confirmed by gaming scooper Ghost of Hope that the highest daily player count of the year for Warzone happened because of Operation Monarch. Once again, that is for 2022. So considering there isn't going to be a live event for Modern Warfare 2, it has me thinking that Warzone 1 may just start dying a slow death, and then obviously energy around Warzone will pick up again whenever the sequel comes out in the future. But it's still a big question, right? What will happen with Warzone 1? Will there even be the option to level up your Battle Pass for Modern Warfare 2 by playing Warzone 1? That's also up in the air, but we can safely assume that weapons will not be integrated at all into that game. Now, in case you guys missed it, the PlayStation Store has added a page for Modern Warfare 2, which allows you to add the game to your wish list. Now, you can tell that they were careful with leaks this time around, because what happened last year with Black Ops Cold War was that once a new patch came out for, I think it was season 4 or 5, all the editions of Vanguard popped up in the Cold War store and were data mined with all the information. Same thing happened the year before that with Modern Warfare 2019, where I think it was a season 4 or 5 update. All the Cold War editions got data mined, but this time around things were kept safe. Images are floating around of the editions popping up via the Vanguard files, but nothing was actually added to Warzone about Modern Warfare 2's editions here in Season 3 Reloaded. But like I said, there are images floating around which don't have any text, so I guess they're spoiler free at this moment. Now, we do have individuals that managed to see all 3 editions of Modern Warfare 2 pop up in their Vanguard in-game shop and even the PSN store, but those editions were quickly taken down after a couple of minutes. But for those that got a quick glimpse, here's what's going on. The standard edition will cost $60 US, just like any other Call of Duty, and will be available on all platforms, right? We're talking PS4, 5, Xbox One, the Series consoles, and of course the PC. Comes with the base game of Modern Warfare 2 with campaign, multiplayer, and the third game mode, which is currently codenamed DMZ, and it's like Escape from Tarkov, a massive open world experience which is going to replace Spec Ops this time around. But of course, the price may vary depending on what region you guys live in. I get it might cost a little bit more in Canada or even in other regions, but right now this is the price that we're working with. Now, we then have the cross-gen edition of Modern Warfare 2, which will cost approximately $70 and comes with everything from the standard edition, right? The base game, except we have a bit of a steal here, right? You will get the base version for last-gen platforms, whether it's PS4 or Xbox One, but it will also come with a copy for a next-gen console, whether it's PS5 or Xbox Series consoles. The reason why it's a steal is because it's just $10 more than the standard, and you're getting 2 copies of the game. Now, I get it. You could just buy a digital version of Modern Warfare 2 via PS4, and then play the digital version on your PS5, but it'll be running the PS4 application, not a native PS5 version. That's the reason why you would want to consider a cross-gen bundle. But this is definitely for people who have both generations of consoles, or have a previous generation one and plan on getting a next-gen one at some point in the future, and maybe you're like, hey, I want to be covered when I do get a new console soon, and I want to make sure I have a copy waiting for me whenever I do find a PS5 at a scalped price, hopefully a reasonable price, or an Xbox Series X, whatever it is you guys are looking for. But the cross-gen edition also comes with early access to the open beta, so it's unclear by how many days. I'll keep you guys posted with exactly how that's going to work, but there will obviously be a multiplayer beta this summer, and if you pre-order at least the cross-gen edition and up, you will get a couple of days of early access to the beta itself. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted as well with what's going on with the alpha. That will likely end up being PlayStation exclusive and available for just 1 weekend only, but you never know, things could change. However, we do know that PlayStation exclusivity is 100% happening with Modern Warfare 2. Now, we then have the Vault Edition for approximately $100. At this moment in time, it is the most expensive and the highest edition that you can get for Modern Warfare 2. This edition will come with not only a cross-gen bundle of Modern Warfare 2, but also the following cosmetic content. We have a Battle Pass for Season 1, plus 50 tier skips. Wow, that's a lot. We then have the Red Team 141 Operator Pack, featuring Ghost, Soap, Price, and Pharah operators. We then have the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault. Really not sure what that is, but if you guys have any idea, let me know down below in the comments. We then have 10 hours double XP and double weapon XP. God damn, that's a lot of time. We then have the Ghost Legacy Pack, featuring 12 operator skins and 10 weapon blueprints. A lot of cosmetics here, as you can see, and then of course early access to the open beta. Now, as I reminded you guys earlier, prices may vary, prices may fluctuate with the economy, and I'll keep you guys posted if any of those changes are present with these editions of Modern Warfare 2. But in terms of which edition you guys should buy, here's the thing, right? We've honestly never seen a premium edition of Call of Duty that offers this much. I mean, hey, we're talking a full-on battle pass with 50 tier skips, and then all those operator skins, right? And even early access to Pharah, because she wasn't really marketed on the cover art for the game, and she might be in the future, but right now that's our first mention of her, and we know she was important since MW 2019. But we then have a Cinder Weapon Vault, whatever that means, 10 hours of double XP and weapon XP. So what, that's 5 and 5 each, or 10 of each, not sure exactly what. And then the Ghost Legacy Pack with what, 12 operator skins, 10 weapon blueprints. Like, that's a lot of value here for just, what, a good 20-30 bucks more than the cross-gen bundle. That's crazy to me. So honestly, I would say, look, if you guys care about these bonus cosmetics, or if you want to just be a collector and collect all DLC items for every Call of Duty, I'd recommend picking this one up. But I think they're really about to go hard with this game, especially with Season 1, so I would definitely recommend getting your hands on 50 tier skips, as well as the entire first Battle Pass for free. That's definitely a steal, and I think people out there are underestimating just how much better this edition is in comparison to the Ultimate Edition that we got for Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, also don't forget that more bonuses may be added to this Vault Edition, or other bonuses may be released for pre-ordering Modern Warfare 2 that we won't hear about for another couple of months. This happened quite a bit with Vanguard, and it's probably because sales were down, but all of a sudden we had confirmation of the Mastercraft, right, for the PPSH being changed over time, right? They were actually updating it consistently, like every couple of weeks, and adding different color effects to it and a better inspect animation. They were adding in, I think, even a free bundle in the form of the Ghost of War by pre-ordering Vanguard. So things like that and offers like that could pop up for Modern Warfare 2, which I'll also put as a pinned comment down below if anything like that does happen, and I'll also cover all of that in a future video. But in case you guys are wondering, no, unfortunately, there is not a physical collector's edition of Modern Warfare 2, at least not right now. They could always come out and surprise us during Summer Games Fest or at a gaming convention later down the line this summer and say, hey guys, we're also releasing this physical collector's edition, which comes with this statue or this appliance or something that's really cool and stands out, and then that will also come with the Vault Edition featuring all those bonus pieces of DLC. That could very well happen. I wouldn't put it past them, and that would probably end up costing anywhere from $150 to $200 US. But you know what? COVID COVID is essentially over now, right? And again, there's another conflict going on with Ukraine, so that could, for some reason, impact Activision's ability to mass manufacture a collector's edition. One was planned for Black Ops Cold War. Concept art was drawn up for it, but it never ended up happening because of obvious reasons with COVID, and they couldn't get the actual Cold War era camera shipped out, or at least mass produced for release as a Call of Duty Collector's Edition, so they had to end up canceling it, which is unfortunate, but I'm like, let's bring those back. It's unfortunate that Black Ops Cold War of all games was the game to kind of put a stop to these physical collector's items. I always love getting physical copies of my games, or even physical Collector's Edition featuring some rare item or statue that not many people out there end up getting, right? Look at the Jug Fridge, for example, which to this day is still pretty rare for some people and is available for a pretty expensive price on eBay or other websites. We do have a big emphasis on night vision goggles with the green theme going on for the logo of Modern Warfare 2, so hopefully they come up with something and they end up announcing it at some point this summer, but if not, it looks like the new era of Call of Duty, which is being called COD 2.0, is putting an end to these physical collector's editions. Now, I do have some other big reports to get through, but first, let's go ahead and thank the sponsor of today's video. Now, tonight's video is sponsored by Sizzle.gg. Sizzle.gg is a website where you can download free, automatic, action-packed highlights of your Twitch and YouTube streams. No software is required. Sizzle.gg saves you money and time by automatically picking the best parts of your streams, turning them into clips and compilations for games such as Apex Legends, Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, League of Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, and FIFA 22, with many more games coming your way on a regular basis. Sizzle.gg allows you to get your highlights in compilation and individual clip form. Not only that, but you can also directly upload your best moments to Twitter and TikTok from Sizzle.gg in a few clicks. With the new filtering options, you can now easily find your favorite clips using unique filters for each game, such as kills, headshots, knockdowns, sniper kills, victories, and much more. If this sounds interesting to you, be sure to click on the link down below in this video's description or the pinned comment, and thank you to Sizzle.gg for sponsoring tonight's video. Now back to the video. It was brought to my attention by the GOAT himself, Big Sam, over on Twitter, that there actually aren't any bonuses for Vanguard as a part of the Vault edition of Modern Warfare 2. What we've seen over the past couple of years is by pre-ordering the new Call of Duty, you would get a weapon blueprint or an operator skin for use in the previously released Call of Duty. We're talking the Woods operator in Modern Warfare 2019, we're talking the Vanguard PPSH Mastercraft for use in Cold War, but this time around it's like, alright, nothing in this Vault edition is for Vanguard, everything is for Modern Warfare 2. Now that could change. Time of posting this video, we have no idea what's going on if Vanguard is going to get any bonus items, but if it does, I will keep you guys posted. But as of right now, it looks like Activision's like, yeah, let's just move on from Vanguard. We're really done promoting that game. We want to go full force into Modern Warfare 2 and ensure that everybody out there is encouraged to just play Modern Warfare 2. Now that is sad to see, but considering there also isn't a Warzone live event to kind of promote the new Call of Duty, I think it's safe to say that this upcoming release is a bit of a fresh start for the franchise. They already confirmed it's the start of COD 2.0 anyway, so I get Activision saying, alright, let's kind of change things up a bit and just focus on this one COD alone and ignore all previous CODs, not having to worry about integrating any weapons or releasing any cosmetic bonuses for those games. Let's just focus on this upcoming release on its own 2 feet. Now also in the news, you guys might have missed that all players who own the Vanguard Season 3 Battle Pass will be granted an additional Polina skin and Weapon Inspect in Vanguard rolled out to more weapons, with all weapons to get the feature in a few weeks. This was confirmed on Sledgehammer's Trello board. So it just seems sad at this point that they already know, and we can all guess at this point, Vanguard's numbers are very low. I mean, the player retention isn't the greatest. People out there don't really have any interest in what's going on in that game. So they're trying to really entice players to keep playing, entice players to buy those battle passes, entice players to buy bundles. Look at Monarch, right? You had to buy all 3 Monarch bundles to get your hands on a bonus SMG. So they're really trying here, you can tell. But I'm glad they confirmed the Weapon Inspect is at least gonna happen for all weapons, because it's like, what's going on here? In Warzone, you can inspect all the Vanguard weapons, but you can't do the same in the base game where the weapons come from? I don't understand that. Now, this was also pointed out by Tom Henderson, but apparently on this cover art for Modern Warfare 2, we have a map that you can barely see of Chicago, Illinois, and I'm like, there we go, baby, born and raised. Maybe we're gonna end up visiting Chicago in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. That would be amazing. But we also have this pointed out by legendary member here on the channel, Deathmonk. So on this cover art for Ghost, it does show Mexico, and people out there were mistaking that for San Francisco. It's actually Mexico. And then if you move on to the other pieces of art, it looks like with Gaz, that could be Italy or some other area of Florida. That one's a bit up in the air, but if you have a better idea, let me know down below in the comments. And we also talked about Alejandro Vargas, who seems to be pointing out a map of Mexico. And we know that the campaign will be dealing with Mexico, the cartels, Colombia, so not surprised to see that one. And we then have one for Soap, which kind of looks like it could be Madagascar. But again, some of these are hard to make out, but right now, that's the little Easter egg that we can find here on this new cover art for the game. But now we have a big report from gaming scooper Tom Henderson, right? We have our first look at the new map for Warzone 2 that was hand-drawn by Tom himself. Obviously, major Blackout vibes here, and apparently you can swim. I mean, looking at the points of interest, we already went over these in a previous video, right? Oasis, War-Torn, Oilfield, War-Torn, Oilfield, Quarry, Modern City, Hydro Station, the Marshes, Airport, Old Town, Observatory, Fishtown, Fort, Graveyard, Sierra, Shipwreck, Harbor, the Caves. I mean, there's probably even more points of interest we don't know about yet, but this map definitely looks awesome and a big step up in comparison to both Verdansk and Caldera. I'm expecting this map to look very beautiful and will probably give us some vibes of Blackout, as previously reported by members of the press who also have seen early footage of Warzone 2. But I think it's great that not only is Warzone 1 already kind of incorporating a bunch of features that we are going to see in Warzone 2, but it's making it feel like we're back in the old days with Blackout. It's incorporating features that Blackout had done, and I think Blackout was ahead of its time. So I'm glad that people who work on Warzone are like, hey, Blackout did X, Y, and Z correct. Warzone hasn't adopted any of those features. Let's bring those in and live test them with Warzone 1 and then incorporate them in an even more polished way for Warzone 2 in 2023. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. Which edition of Modern Warfare 2 are you guys gonna buy? Will it be the Standard, Cross-Gen, or Vault? Do you think there will be a physical collector's edition at any point in the future, or even a PS5 bundle with a nice looking Modern Warfare 2 design on the console itself? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.
Don't get compromised. Guys, you said
We're missing.
good here. This is it, hermano. Bravo, stand by for contact.